will do the reaction of quicklime. Just see, this is quicklime, white colored powder, calcium oxide. Quicklime on reaction with water. Everything will be written on the beaker or the container in which we are taking. So you just have to read it and add the reagent. So this is reaction between quicklime. What is quicklime? Calcium oxide and water. Now take a beaker, add some amount of quicklime and water. Keep the reaction for some time. It is a slow reaction. The reaction takes some time to happen. And after some time, if you touch the base of the test tube, you will feel heat. This is an exothermic reaction. This is calcium oxide plus water. Calcium oxide plus water gives calcium hydroxide, CaOH twice, plus heat. Heat is evolved, so this is an exothermic reaction. We will leave it for some time. After few minutes, if you touch the base of the test tube, you can feel the heat. Okay, so again this is a combination reaction. CaO plus H2O gives CaOH twice, combination reaction, calcium hydroxide. I hope you understood, children. Now coming to the next reaction, that is, this is ferrous sulfate, right? Ferrous sulfate powder. We will take ferrous sulfate in the test tube and will heat it. Now what is the color of ferrous sulfate? Just see the color of ferrous sulfate. It is crystalline shiny powder. Okay? Bluish green we can call it. Take little ferrous sulfate in the test tube. Using test tube holder, fix the test tube holder firmly and we will heat the ferrous sulfate. Now heat ferrous sulfate generously. See to it that it is heated on from all sides. As I heat, you can see the change in the texture. Continue heating from all sides so that the heat is given evenly to ferrous sulfate. Ferrous sulfate, FeSO4 plus water of crystallization is also present. On heating, gives rise to brownish colored mixture or residue is formed. When you took ferrous sulfate, it was shiny greenish color, and this is nothing but ferrous oxide. Ferrous oxide, and the gases which is given out is sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide gas. Just see now the color of the residue. It has turned into brownish residue. So this is the nice green color has changed to brownish color residue. Ferrous sulfate will be given. You will have the test tube and the test tube holder also. Use test tube holder when you are heating. Remember the color of the residue. Once again I show brownish colored residue. And this is a decomposition reaction. Okay. Now let it remain. After use, put off the spirit lamp. So we understood what is decomposition reaction. Now the next reaction is between copper sulfate, bluish colored copper sulfate, and iron nail. Iron nail, when you get it new, it is silver in color. Now we had put this iron nail in copper sulfate. We had put the iron nail in copper sulfate for a long time. This reaction where Fe plus CuSO4 gives Fe plus CuSO4 gives FeSO4 plus Cu. What you see on this iron nail is copper. Copper gets deposited from copper sulfate, there is displacement reaction. Once again I say the reaction Fe plus CuSO4 gives FeSO4 plus Cu. What you see, this greenish colored solution is FeSO4, ferrous sulfate, and what you see on the iron nail is the copper which is deposited. Say the reaction with me. CuSO4 plus iron Fe gives FeSO4 plus copper. Copper is deposited on the iron nail and the color of the copper sulfate changes to greenish. This is a displacement reaction. This is a displacement reaction. Number of reactants and number of products you can write. Write the reaction and balance it. So again, this is a displacement reaction. Coming on to the next reaction wherein we have sodium sulfate Na2SO4 and barium chloride BaCl2. Sodium sulfate and barium chloride, we will take a lesser amount of the solution, sodium sulfate. Both are colorless. Both are colorless. Sodium sulfate I took, see everything will be written. Sodium sulfate. Next I am taking barium chloride. As soon as I add barium chloride to sodium sulfate, you can see a solid like precipitate which is formed. So this is white colored thing which is formed is a precipitate. This is a precipitation reaction. What is the reaction between sodium sulfate and barium chloride? Gives rise to a precipitate. This reaction is called as double displacement reaction. Double displacement reaction. Okay, see the color of the reaction. This is a white colored precipitate. It is a double displacement reaction. Remember the name of the reactants. This is the product. Sodium sulfate and barium chloride. Gives barium sulfate and sodium chloride. These are the products. So two reactants and two products, double displacement reaction. So I will keep the product. Okay children, so how many reactions we did now? We did magnesium plus oxygen combination reaction. Then we heated zinc plus HCl, displacement reaction. Then we did ferrous sulfate. We heated ferrous sulfate, greenish colored powder got decomposed into brown colored residue, decomposition reaction. Then we did this reaction, that is we added sodium sulfate and barium chloride, double displacement reaction. So these are the different types of reactions that you have to learn. When you come for the exam, we will keep the solution, the test tube holder and all in same way. Same way it will be written. You just have to perform the experiment and note down the readings. Okay.